Ahoy there, YouTube! I'm back again today for another Kickstarter critique where I take a look at a different Kickstarter tabletop game project every weekday at 1:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, giving my honest thoughts on how the project is being ran. And today I'm very excited to check out the 18th most popular project on Kickstarter, at least games. That is the Quest Kids Giant Adventure, a life-size fantasy board game for ages 5+, and I see free gift down there. That gets me excited. You don't typically see that on Kickstarter. I think they just mean like, but actually you do, but it's just normally not phrased like that, I guess. But we see the giant tiles here. We see a giant thing. You know, girl's like, oh my gosh, it's so big. And honestly, I can see my 9-year-old, my 10-year-old, and my 7-year-old having a blast with this. Sight unseen. So I feel like the main image does a good job explaining to me, oh, there's going to be giant components that you and your kids are going to be able to play on. Also here on the board, I see some bags. I see some tiles. I'm excited to get into this. I'd love to see a price. I think that'd be nice. Player count, time length, age, mechanisms, all that sort of goodness would be nice. But hey, let's get into the video. As always, when you get into the video, I'm thinking three things. Do I want it? Can you do it? How much is it? Let's go.
It was supposed to be just another...
Okay, giant board game box. Okay. Good. I know, I roughly have an idea of what I'm getting packaging-wise. I like that a lot.
A regular day. The children sat down and got ready to play. But little did they know they were about to discover their biggest adventure right under the cover.
Little ska? Okay.
The highly rated family-friendly adventure game returns, now bigger than ever, with the Quest Kids Giant Adventure. Build your own life-sized magical cave.
So, I think they're telling me that this is actually a pre-established board game. We just gigantified it, which I think is a fantastic idea. It's worked for a lot of other games. You know, like, think of, like, the big deluxe versions of, like, Castles of Mad King Ludwig. Like, why not do it to kids' games? In fact, I think the crossover for kids' game doing it makes even more sense because kids love those giant components.
Fill up one room or sneak around corridors anywhere you want. Explore the dungeon tiles, gathering treasure or magic items. Scare away bad guys.
You get to put the stuff in your bag as you go on the mission. That's awesome.
No matter how big they are. And don't forget, a little help can make a huge difference. Once the final tile is explored, players count the many stars they collected during their adventure. The Quest Kid with the most stars is the big winner. All with thick, durable components to last many adventures to come. Giant Adventure features the same award-winning mechanics as the Quest Kids board game, but in a new, one-of-a-kind immersive experience for young heroes 5 years old and up. So what are you waiting for? Join the Quest today. The Quest Kids Giant Adventure.
Quest Kids Quest is never done. We're never done.
Costumes not included.
That jingle. You're just not used to hearing jingles like that on Kickstarter. I kind of like it. So after the video, do I want it? Yeah, someone who has a 7 to 10-year-old? Yeah, I think they'd probably love that. I think it's going to be pretty much dependent on how much is it, and can you do it, because I'd like to know a little bit more about the game that it's based on. But after the video, yeah, I'm interested. Definitely interested. So do I want it? Yes. This is from Treasurefall Games. Is dedicated to making creative, thematic, and beautiful games that kids love and parents appreciate and also hopefully love. We have successfully funded and fulfilled, jalop. 3 Kickstarter campaigns to Quest Kids along with the Trials of Tolk and Wise Camp. Okay, so we did stuff. Good. Like that. Looks great. So this is the reprint plus expansion. Oh, I remember this one. Okay. I think I've seen these before. I think I covered this maybe. All right, let's see. Giant campaign. Oh, wow, it's got a moving picture. That's nice. One quest ends as another begins. Fulfillment continues. All pledges have shipped from Quartermaster Logistics at the end of February. Awesome. I'm going to guess this one is out then as well. Big Bad, March 10th. Yeah, so people got their stuff. Looks good. Fantastic. Let's double check that. Checking out the comments. Did not receive campaign scenarios. Beg forgiveness. My kids had another part of the house. Sorry. Haha. No worries. Hope you found it. But it looks like good customer service here. Nothing in the last year. So good. Can you do it? I feel good. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Hopefully it'll beat around the bush. We get straight to the price. 2 to 4 players. Ages 5+. That's something I'd love to mention on the marquee right there. Like slap that on the front. Why not? Like, I feel like there's probably where could we put that? Right here. Whole bunch of unused space here. We can put some more stuff. It does have ages 5 plus, though. So that's the most important thing, but I would mention 2 to 4. And I would, man, if there was I would work on a solo variant. I feel like that would go a long way with a lot of people. The Quest Kids Giant Adventure Preview. You got you got Tommy V doing the preview. Wow. Well, boy, howdy. That's some fancy stuff. 5th player expansion pack. Increase the max player count to 5 heroes. Don't get me wrong. I like Mark Street. But I mean, Tom V. I mean, there's levels to this, people. Free for all backers. Increase the max player counts to 5 heroes with this free gift for all the Kickstarter backers. Wow. So that's, no. Like, I would mention that right in the front. 1 to 5 players. Someone with 3 kids. Yeah. Great. 4 unique orange treasure tokens. 1 orange player bag. Plus, it's just a new color you can pick from. Different tokens. Great. Create Tolk's Cave anywhere. 10 by foot space is needed. Use multiple rooms and hallways. If you don't have that, you can kind of fandangle with it. Cool. Thick, durable cardboard. What's in the box? So $68. Premium price. $8 more than MSRP. But this is not a typical game. This is obviously a gigantified game. So 68 I don't have an issue with, you know? Like, let's be quite frank. If this was a children's game right now, and it was just a regular children's game, and I said, oh, okay, it's this children's game, and it's $68. You'd say, okay, it's probably a little bit expensive, but it doesn't seem crazy. So this is deluxified tiles, 18 inches by 18 inches. I'd also get the centimeters in there as well. I go both ways. So that's good stuff. How to play, spectacular.
1 wisdom token, dungeon tile.
Awesome. Full how to play, leading off with that, great. Words that aren't shipping, oh, that's all I want right now. Giant rule booklet, social challenges, that's exciting. Free pledge, what is this? Every time 3 stars are unlocked, we will select a winner from the participants who get their pledge for free. Oh, wow. So doing stuff gets you potentially, page, and give us an honest rating. So this is, you have to rate it. If you played it. You played the original. Not this one. You played the original. Go. I'm not going to do it. I'm friends with Scott from Board Game Geek, and I will respect the website. But I would have won a free copy. I was going to cheat. All right, likes Treasure Falls game Facebook page. I wasn't going to do it. So cool, great, good stuff. Kickstarter comments, awesome. Likes on the Board Game Geek page. Likes on the Quest Kids board. I like this. Social shares, stretch goals. So we do have stretch goals. So here's one thing I would. Oh, there is no stretch goals. Will not have stretch goals. Giant is a passion project for Treasurefall Games. We had the idea of turning the game into a life-size dungeon crawler while we were designing the original game and been waiting for the right moment to make it work. Okay, so we're going to have a quick turnaround so we don't have stretch goals. It is what it is. However, to make this crazy idea a reality, Treasure Falls game is covering a portion of the shipping cost for each backer. Fantastic. So, total shipping cost per game, $35? Wow. That seems like a lot. Like, ooh. Like, is this a ticket to ride size box? Which countries are buying? Yeah, we'll get into that. Always love looking at the community tab. I imagine it's mostly USA. Yeah, 280, 19, 18. Not very. So it's dominated in the United States of America. Maybe I'm just not, like, 16 inches by 16 inches. Like, I looked at that box, and I'm like, okay, it's like a Ticket to Ride size box. Maybe a little bit bigger. I don't know. It just seems like a lot. Doesn't seem like a great shipping price. Just hard stop. Quest Kids are back with a new fantasy adventure. So here we go. This is what I'd love to see. I honestly wish this was way higher. Like, hey, this is what it's based off of, by the way. This is our other game design we did. Tom Vassell gave it Seal of Excellence. Top 10 kids games of 2 years ago. 8.0 on Board Game Geek. This, I think, should definitely be a little bit higher. Quest Kids is one of the best kid games I have ever played. That quote should be substantially higher, I do believe. Is this heavy? No. This is a light children's game for ages 5+. So I would put that stuff higher. Like, put some respect on that pedigree. Now, also, is there a pledge level where I can get this? Because now I want it. Like, you did such a good job of selling me on it and selling me on you. I want that. Try the game on Tabletop Simulator. Cool. If you're a gamer hoping to interest your young ones in a world of adventure and fun, this expansion is a worthy purchase. So now we're talking about the expansion. So I could buy this, right? This is amazing. This is the next level. I can't remember these. Yada, 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 yada. Okay, add-ons. Here we go. Yeah, I would put this higher as well, but I do feel like you're doing a good job spotlighting it. Or at least, not spotlighting it, but selling it. So $16. The Quest Kit's $46, $36. I almost wish there was just an all-in, a big whale pledge, where it's just all this plus the thing. Seems like a no-brainer to me. Maybe give me an extra little $3-5 off the side, something like that. Because what am I looking at there? 62, 98 plus the 68. Yeah. And then, so we do have a nice shipping area here. So the add-on shipping cost. This is fantastic. This is real nice. So how much it's going to cost exactly for each of these? Yeah, that's what I'm getting at right there. So it's well, that's extra that it's adding on. So we got the game designer, artist, people, things, stuff, jalop. Yeah. All right. So do I want it? Yes, I still do. Shipping, a little bit of a suck. That sucks a little bit. So 68, 334. So we're looking at $103 now. Oh, there's 25. Sorry, $93. Retailer pledge, 12. Nice, good stuff there. And then 55 people sitting on the fence. Comes with the 5th player expansion. Okay. That's honestly, that's more around to what I was expecting. When I said $68, I was like, oh, that's a good price. I feel like solid about that price for Deluxeified, for a big version of the game. And now I'm like, yeah, okay. 93 is like, yeah, that's what I kind of expected. How much space do I need to play this? You already answered it. Is a free Kickstarter exclusive add-on? Do you have a crazy idea? Okay. Updates. Can 5-year-olds really play it? Yeah, of course. What kind of questions? Who's asking that? 0 comments, 1 comment. So not engaging comments at all. Is it physically heavy? There. Oh, duh. Duh. Yes. Dark Side of the Moon. Yeah, mentioning something that I mention this all the time. So thank you for mentioning that. If it is, that's a great way to convey to me that the shipping's good. If it's like, oh, this is heavy. Like, this is physically heavy. Yeah, okay, thank you. It is physically heavy. Around 60. I'd mentioned that then. 16 pounds, and now I'm like, okay, I see why the shipping's $25, $35. I didn't get that impression from the prototype box, that this was going to be a 16-pound box. So I definitely think that makes that pill a lot easier to swallow. And maybe I just missed the fact that you said somewhere it was 16 pounds, but I think that's maybe some spotlight on the shipping there. So let's see what the most engaging comment is. Talking about the social challenges, do the stuff, things, clickable. That's awesome. Looking forward to my girls dressed up in their first dungeon crawl. Cool. But not a cool update. They're not engaging. People are not getting into it. I would ask a question. I would do something. You know, we did not do stretch goals because blah, blah, blah. Like, ask people something. I would get them engaged because 1 comment on 3 updates, that's really bad. This looks like an amazing way to get the toddlers into D&D and get the D&D table up and moving. Happy to pitch in for a copy. I love this is funded. Yeah, looks like a story that you want to back, especially if you got kids. So the Quest Kids Giant Adventure, final grade for this one. Do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. I feel like we definitely maybe spotlight a little bit earlier. Like, put some more respect on your name earlier. Like this stuff. Like, all right, whatever. Like, I'm going to put it like this. Everything I see right here, and maybe it's because Jalop, and I hate Jalop, they just don't get board games. I don't know if how deep their fingers are on this pudding. But this just looks like a crappy kids mass market at some points right here. Like, oh, look, like I get that vibe at certain points, but then when we actually get down like here, and I'm like, oh, 8.0 on Board Game Geek, one of the top rated games of 2021. I feel like this section, and you can look at it right here, it's way too low, I do believe. And then with the shipping, I'd mentioned the $16. So do I want it? Yes. Can you do it? Yes. How much is it? Yeah. I feel a lot better about it knowing it's 16 pounds, like it's a big honker. I think I'm right in the middle. C. I think it's a C. I like the main image. I think we could definitely have used some of the space a little bit more. Maybe a little reorganization. We got the rule booklet. We got a how to play. We do have a lot of good stuff there. We got the pedigree. Yeah, I think I'm right in the middle. I'm going to go with a C+ on this one. Let me know in the comments below. What's your final grade for the Quest Kids Giant Adventure? And if you're enjoying the content, please be sure to click on that subscribe button down below. I'm trying to reach 17,000 subscribers in 2023 to make it my biggest year ever. Have a great day. Bye-bye.